Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our Byzantium run in EU4 with me, your host, Luckymarine. We've just got out of war with Ottomans in the last episode, where we made the leap across the Bosphorus and started taking out the Turkish provinces that we want. They're into kind of a death spiral now. They get dragged into war with us, and then the Mamelukes piggyback on the back of that war, and it's terrible times for them. Terrible times, but it's alright. And that is the Mamelukes that have just pieced. What is this? Who are you? You are new, and I can eat you right now. Before you get allies. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Yes. Let's try and construct this spy network as quickly as we can before you can get friends. Ooh, yearly inflation reduction. I would rather have you. What are we up to? 97, and it's fully present in you. How much are we getting per tick? Pretty much a whole percent. Let's untrain, not untrain. Let's stop you from training, and let's have you carted down here. I could feed all of this to Sauron. Nope, we'll use caution. I've never seen this country before. Never ever. What do you have? Anatolian traditions. Discipline +5 and co-creation cost -20%, so it's a little bit like Sauron. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Do we spend 8 ducats? Do we spend 8 ducats to embrace an institution? I think so. And now let's catch up. Yeah. Let's catch up on tech. Mamelukes, what miltech are you on? 10. You're on 10. We're on 10 right now, but we could take 11 at the drop of a hat. We'll grab Diplo. We'll leave Miltech until the very last moment. So who's around us that's got Miltech 11? Bosnia. That's what's given us the bonus. I was looking at this and thinking, well, who's so far ahead of us? I took the admin tech instead of the idea group because we can't fall too far behind in our spread. Otherwise we just end up with corruption, and that's stupid. Good. Got friends yet? Nope. Austrian purge of Ravensburg heresy. I think I will say yes to that. Not going to do much. I think he's got that on his own. Yeah. Yeah, he's got that on his own. Good. As of, let's now turn you into a proper state if we can, when we can. Soonish. That's our claim on Georgia. What's the best one to take? 8, 5, 6, 6, 6, 7. Yeah, fabricate on you. You come back, so we've got a free floating diplomat. Do you have counter espionage on? No, just by detection in Germian. Germian? It's just really good. Quarantine the province, of course. 9 dev, 6, 6, 9. Yeah, Sauron's going to love that. Okay, load more cores are going to come in. Excellent. Who'd have then got most certainly you as well. So that we can give Azov. So we can give Azov to the buggers. Who'd have then got, yep. What's that done for our trade? 29% power over here. 69% of 10 ducats there. Excellent. Ottoman separatists, whereabouts? Sogla, Karasi. I should increase autonomy. It instantly get rid of it all. Means we don't have to fight the... No, I'd rather just not fight them. And Sugla. Done. By the time that raised autonomy wears off, separatism will be out of there. And probably, maybe with the help of one of these fools. Nope. Maybe they'll be converted. Maybe. We'll see. One more ticket and we can get into you. Still don't have friends. Procreate claim on you. Take one tick, declare the war for you. And that's us. We're away. Wipe. Excellent. And it's easy from here. Incorporates, good. I mean, the good thing about other people forcing countries out of someone who is next door to you is that you don't have a truce with you. If we were to have made the Ottomans spit this guy out, we'd have had a truce with him. But no, we don't. Let's take the horses out. And we could do with accepting Turkish already. I want the coast for myself. Okay. Do we get any favours? Don't think we did. We didn't do anything. Oh, 3 favours. Cool. So 17 favours with you, 17 favours with you, 10 favours with you, which is enough to bring you into a fight. Excellent. Who are you fighting? Occupied by Milan. How weird. Kandari separatists in Sino. Again, increase the autonomy. By the time it's worn off, that separatism will have been gone and we'll have a perfectly fine province. We are focused on me, aren't we? We are. And let's do a small amount of development. A smidgen. There we go. $37,000 manpower. Can we pay this loan yet? We can. Where are we getting all of this from? Trade. Holy moly, trade. Let's turn you back to siege ability. Yeah, let's give that a go. For 12 months. Got 2 to get through here. Is it registered straight away? Alright, seems so. Have to remember to turn that off though. Thuringia tells us about the event of religious civil disorder. Nope, you can't get out. I think I'll give this to Sarahan. And we'll take coastline stuff off the Ottomans and the Marmadukes. Who does that piss off? At the end of this year, it pisses off just the Ottomans and the Mamelukes. Everyone else is fine with it. A little bit of money. Do you have unrest? You do. Alright, let's step out. Or at least group up together. We got rid of all that loot, and we'll sit here. Lose the stability or lose money, easy choice. Alright, where you go now? I will start converting. I think I might grab Smarts of Heretics, Institution Embracement Cost. We can offset the Institution Embracement Cost with an icon. So I'm alright with that. Torrents of Heretics. Torrents of Heretics is already quite high. That's an extra 2 missionary strength, which is bringing these down into the teens. Good. Yeah, this guy. Institution Embracement Cost of -20. So it's going to be -10 instead of -20 because of the event that we took. But I am fine with that. Yep, end of this year we'll get out. Take this loot. We'll step off into our own land. We'll start drilling a little bit. And then we'll get out. Oh, I could do with upgrading my galleys. That's one thing you don't want to be doing. You don't want to be falling behind on ship tech. Because it really shows. So out. Start draining. And estates demand control. What do you want? Who is this? Or both of you? Alright, let's fiddle things around a little bit. 77% cows. Clergy can have the cows. Nobility can have the berries. Oh, still not enough. Berries and cows? Berries and anchors? Alright, delighted with that. Can we take something off you then? Maybe 4% berries. Yeah, we'll take the 4% berries off them. Removes all of the autonomy. Who did vendor go? Need to properly call you still. And I can give you to the burgers. Cottage industry. This is temporary, this is permanent. They lose loyalty, but we gain 1 production in 2 places. For 10 years we get a little bit more unrest. I'm alright with that. We can ship troops around. Crimea, you still getting integrated? Yeah. Oh, Trebizond popped out as well. With just Dulkadir as a friend. Why am I so blind sometimes? And why am I still... don't need that. If we were to declare war on Georgia, only Shavan will come in. Trebizond into a war against Georgia, although we do have a staging post up here, I suppose. No. Although that is round the end of the year, which means... Ooh. Well, you're not going to exist anymore. So let's do that. Let's take it all ourselves and just palm it off onto Sauron piecemeal so that we increase. Do we? Yeah. Sauron. Let's grant you Cathaya. And Denzali. Denizili. Yeah, that sounds alright. And Carousel? Yep. Next one. And Ankara. Ankara. You are in the mountains. However, I don't like my dudes having forts. It's far too much. So it's far too much effort for them to have to pay for it. They end up in loads of debt. Yeah. Let's give you some more. Ankara. I'm contemplating turning Sauron into a march. Designate march. Enable send officers. Do you have that? You don't have that. No, it'll be alright. This will burn off. The Enforced Religion will burn off over time. We'll just have to continue getting a little bit bigger. Poland. Who are you at war with? Defender against Sweden, Swedish war for independence. So you allied with Denmark? Right. So I'm not going to get called into this. That does involve Muscovy. Interesting. Interesting. I want to go to war with the Ottomans again. 46. Who else do we have access to? Mamluks. Mamluks though have quite a large amount of allies. Had quite a large amount of allies. Holy Mamluks. Ardalan is under the Mamluks and he's getting integrated. Hanzir is under the Mamluks and he's getting integrated. To be honest, when he integrates those two, he'll be weaker. It sounds weird, but the more tiny people you have, the more troops you can muster. It's like having the HRE vassal swarm. If you were to have the entirety of I think we had the vassal swarm, and then we pressed the button to turn into the big grey blob, and suddenly we didn't have half as many troops. Just shows you how efficient a one province miner can be. Slot Medjo core. Have now. We'll now give you to the burghers. Can we give you to the burghers? There's a lot of stuff that we're giving to the burghers. We can. That jumps you up to 38. That makes you happy. And let's recall you back to Alexandria. 69 drops to, will be much. Okay. Okay, it goes up. It goes up. Yeah, I knew it went up. Honest. It is more effective to be steering trade instead of collecting from your home node, though. So it probably has something to do with it. And I'm almost tempted to move my capital again. Maybe. Oh, I'd be raided. Who have been raided by? Oh, it'll be the Tunisians. Oh, the Tunisians. Catholic zealots are... I think you're nearly done now. Are you not? Yeah, you're nearly done. How can we make states? Yes, we should make that state. And turn it into a proper cult. And then give it to the burghers again. Yeah, I contemplated this, Sarhan. I really did. I contemplated making you into a march, but I don't think we're going to have to lean on marches anymore. I think we're getting to the point where we can fight our own wars. I mean, he still has +5 to discipline. He's still going to be useful when he gets involved. Striving for a tolerant society. Okay. Let's get you palmed off onto the burghers. %. Does that jump again? An extra couple of percent. Excellent. Do we have room for ships? We do. We should build ships. We should build trade ships to take advantage of, probably not our power here because diminishing returns and all that, but take trade from Crimea and Alexandria. Wait, 21 ducats. How much do we make? Good. Catholic zealots are at what? 30%. Let's allow that to tick down at least one tick. And then go again. Wow, I'm making 14 ducats. Are we? Is that a thing? That'll be all from trade, won't it? Yeah, pretty much. And we've nearly got to the first level. Nearly. Soon. And you all demand more stuff. Oh, let's give the clergy 4.6% grain, but then revoke off them 2.1% fish. And let's give nobility probably that fish. Those cows here, they'll keep them satiated for a little longer. Alright. You want to keep on top of your estate. You want to cycle them out. So anything that reaches 25 autonomy, you want to be taking off the estate and giving them something else that is higher autonomy. Like this 3% berries that the clergy has. Do I have anything left up here? No. You want to be giving them higher autonomy land. Even this 50% cows would be better. So let's take that off the clergy. The autonomy drops to 16 and give you instead that. So what's that? 9% difference? And that 9% is in our pocket. But yeah, just constantly cycle them out for new states, new territories that you take. 50 military power, splendid. Anyone on this list? Not really. Now we can still take Miltech whenever we want. What are you on? Miltech 10, as are we. Good. We're staying relevant. Even with our early game horrific point generation. Court Painter. 1 stability. Yes. 10 prestige and 1 stability. I will take that. How are we here? We have 11 points and we have a 16... Nope. Yeah, we have a 16% chance of grabbing another point any time. We are only 6 points behind Bohemia, who's in first place. What ideas did you take? Administrative, yeah. Okay. What else can we get? Aiden. No, I don't think we state you just yet. Oh, we do. Sogler, you a proper trading post? Coastal Centre of Trade. Okay. Yep. Let's state you as well. And we'll give you to the burgers. Trade power of 10 jumps to trade power of 26. We now have 77% control in here with 0 ships, which means we can put our ships elsewhere. Crimea, Aleppo, that kind of place. Alexandria. And feed in to what we've essentially turned into almost an end node. 13 arrive, only 1 moves out. Who is pulling? Bosnia. Damn it, Bosnia. You'll be the death of me, I swear. And yeah, we could do some admin points. We could also do with Diplo rep. Go on then. Memogen. Who are you fighting? But do you have money? Do you have money to spare? Probably not. It's only tiny. Grab all the ships and analyze where we need to put them to make the most profit. Your level of army professionalism, sweet, may build supply depots. That might be helpful out here. and you. There we go. So, 15 ships. Protect trade, Constantinople, you get diminishing blows of returns and all that good stuff. We would be better sending him off to Alexandria, I believe. What are you? Make a hefty chunk from trade. So you'll cut down on the 3. Probably not have too much of an effect on the 8.7. The bigger the numbers, the more they change. This should go up to about 5-ish. Which should alter this number as well. Grand Banks Fisheries. Price of fish changes, salt changes. Okay. Alright, 5.46. That's changed as well, as is that. The bigger this number is, the bigger this number is going to be by default, but I'd rather have 10% of a giant pie than 10% of a little pie. Actually, no, we have 70% of the giant pie, don't we? I'd rather have 77% of a pie that's worth 14 ducats than 77% of a pie that's worth 12, or whatever it was before. Oh, you as well. Let's have you protecting trade in Alexandria, maybe? No, I'll send one ship over to Crimea. %49% of our income comes from trade. Is that going to change? A little bit. Yeah, everyone has high liberty desire, but it'll come down. We are going to be getting bigger. Trebizond is mountain fort. We'd be best off going to war with Georgia first. I could do with building some more troops actually. Yep. There we go. That should do. We'll have naval dominance over here. They may well get access through the Ottomans. Put a fort here. And a straight crossing. Straight blocking. We'll be fine. It'll be fine. Keep half our ships. And again. 6 to blockade, that should be more than enough. We have 0 Catholic zealots, so we'll dive straight back in and get you converted. I'll put maintenance up. Oh, what is this? Oh. Okay, turn around. I mean, we'll get a bonus for sorting his rebels out. Let's get you involved as well. Take you out on that fort and protect their independence. Yeah, go on then. A bit more patriarchal authority. Okay, they hit quite hard. Probably off to Sarahan. Nope, gonna stay there. In Huda Vendigo, which is forests, I believe. Let's try and hit them. There's no fault in food of vinegar. My brain was fooled by the fact that we had to siege through it when we were fighting the Ottomans. But this is also why I took the fort down in Ankara. We'll take it now. Allows us to build a weapons manufactory. I think we do have good metals up here. Also there's gold provinces and I think there's copper as well. Trade good. Copper's in Sofia. Oh, I've got... No. We have iron. Bohemia have iron. Wow, there's a lot of cows. That is a lot of cows. Right. Well, back to what we were meant to be doing, i.e. declaring war on Georgia. Oh, there we go. Also, when I see Diplo rep would be nice. However, improved relations would be really good. Yeah, that would start to drag our aggressive expansion down. However, throwing Diplo rep up increases this chance as well. So we have a 16% chance at the moment. Let's test that out. 16% chance without an extra Diplo rep. For every Diplo rep we have, it's now 20% chance, so about 4%. We've got another 2% coming from our ideas here. So that's another 8%. So 28% chance puts us 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 5 people that are supporting the rise. Everyone else has stopped. Okay, that puts us at 28%. Okay. Interesting. Put in the treasury for the ducats or the prestige. We would only get 8 of those prestiges anyway. Let's take the money this time. If we need to spam some mercenaries, then we need to spam some mercenaries. Ooh. State maintenance minus 10% for 10 years. Some more money in our pockets. That, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be it for this episode. I'll get prepped ready for this war with Georgia. And then I'll leave it there. So, 1st of July, 26 on to... I doubt Georgia has that much. The problem with Georgia is going to be his mountains. And his forts in mountains, which is going to be a problem. If he manages to hide behind them, then I think we're going to be in trouble. Allied with Chavan, but Chavan is in trouble. I don't even think that he'd accept the call to arms. Nope. Okay. The die is cast. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, do take care.